Hey there, tablet enthusiasts. Have you ever opened a bottle of medicine, poured one out and thought, what's that speck doing in there? I'm Ambika Malik, and just like you, I'm fascinated by the science behind everyday things, especially when it comes to the medicines we take. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of tablet manufacturing. Today, we're uncovering the top causes of black particle generation during compression. Get ready to become a tablet detective. Let's start with the ingredients themselves. It's like baking a cake. If you start with bad flour, you're in trouble. In tablet making, those ingredients are called excipients, the stuff that holds the medicine together, and the API. That's your active pharmaceutical ingredient, the stuff that makes the medicine work. Now, if these starting materials have impurities, even tiny ones, they can react under pressure. Imagine squeezing a lemon as hard as you can. What happens? It bursts. Those impurities can get squished so hard during tablet making that they darken and bam, black specks. Now, even if the raw materials seem okay, some sneaky culprits love to hide within. Take lactose, for example. It's a common ingredient in pills, but some types can have impurities that darken under pressure. Think of it like a chameleon blending in, but when the pressure's on, they have to reveal themselves. Another one is microcrystalline cellulose, or MCC. Sounds complicated, right? Basically, it's a plant-based material, and just like any plant, it can have some dirt or imperfections that cause trouble. Okay, picture this. You're sliding down a playground slide on a hot summer day. What happens? You stick. Tablets need a lubricant to slide out of the machines smoothly. Magnesium stearate is like the ultimate slip and slide for tablets. But here's the catch. Too much heat or too much lubricant and things can get messy. It's like leaving your lunchbox in the sun. Things melt and decompose, and you guessed it, black specks. Chapter 4. Metal Mayhem. Let's talk metal. No, not rock and roll, but the actual metallic bits that can lurk within. Tablet production involves a lot of machinery, and those machines have metal parts. Over time, those parts can wear down, leaving tiny metal fragments in the mix. It's like finding a stray grain of sand in your sandwich, but much smaller, and potentially more concerning. These metal bits can oxidize. Think of a rusty bike chain. And boom, you've got yourself some unwanted black specks. Chapter 5. Die and punch predicament. To make those perfectly shaped tablets, we use dies and punches. They're like cookie cutters for pills. But just like your favorite cookie cutters, they can wear out over time. Imagine using the same cookie cutter thousands of times a day. Those dies and punches can develop micro abrasions or even rust. Tiny particles can flake off and mix with our precious powder, creating those pesky black specks. Chapter 6. Oily intruders. Remember that lubricant we talked about earlier? Well, sometimes it doesn't stay put. It can be like trying to contain a hyperactive puppy. It wants to go everywhere. If the lubrication system in our tablet press isn't tip-top, oil or grease can sneak into the powder blend. And guess what? When you mix oil and powder under pressure, you don't get a tasty salad dressing. You often get those unwelcome black specks. Making tablets involves a lot of friction, and friction generates heat. Think about rubbing your hands together really fast. They get warm, right? The same thing happens in a tablet press. If those punches get too hot, it's like putting a frying pan on high heat without any oil. Things start to burn. The formulation components can overheat and decompose, leaving behind, you guessed it, those telltale black specks. Chapter 8. The case of the crushing force. To turn that powder into a solid tablet, we need pressure, but just like Goldilocks and the porridge, it needs to be just right. If we apply too much force, it's like stomping on a grape. Things get messy. The intense pressure can cause the materials to degrade, leading to discoloration. Remember those black specks? Yep, excessive force can be the culprit behind them too. Chapter 9. Powder play and separation anxiety. Imagine trying to mix flour and glitter together. It's not easy to get a uniform blend. The same thing can happen with tablet formulations. If those fine and coarse particles don't play nicely together, we get segregation. That means some areas might have more of one ingredient than others. And remember what happens when things heat up unevenly. That's right, black specks can form in those hot spots. Chapter 10. Airborne Ambush. Our final stop on this tablet mystery tour takes us into the air. We can have the cleanest equipment and the purest ingredients, but if there's dust or carbon floating around in the manufacturing facility, it can settle on our tablets like unwanted party guests. It's like finding a hair in your soup. Not a deal breaker, but definitely not ideal. These airborne particles can be a real nuisance, adding those dreaded black specks to our otherwise pristine pills. Case closed, specs solved. So there you have it. The top 10 reasons why you might find a black speck in your tablet. It's a bit like solving a mystery, isn't it? By understanding these causes, manufacturers can take corrective actions to ensure a contamination-free production process. From checking raw materials to controlling the environment, every step matters. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more insights into pharmaceutical manufacturing.